What's happening, folks? Welcome back to the 182 News YouTube page. Appreciate you checking out this video. I am still riding that high from Friday night's epic performance. The boys are back. They had the surprise show at Coachella. It was insane, amazing. I'm so stoked. For those of you who wanted to hear my thoughts on the entire performance, I was asked to do an emergency pod. I knocked that out on Saturday. So check out the latest podcast episode if you want to hear my thoughts overall on the performance. I thought it was amazing. Today, I want to hit on some of the bass guitars that Mark busted out. So I was curious to see what all their gear was going to look like. It's been a long time since we've seen them all on a stage, especially those three together. So when they came out, I was curious, what are they going to be rocking on the very first song? You know, what are they going to switch to? Which guitars did they pack with them on this tour or for that show specifically? So the first one we saw on Mark was Scully. And this is a very, very special bass guitar. So, you know, if you go catch them on this tour, which I hope you do, you've got to take in some of the history on some of these, okay? Scully specifically just has a ton of history to it. I mean, this was used in the Rock Show music video, in the Feeling This music video. He played it a ton on the Untitled tour, 2003, 2004, even busted it out with Plus 44 during 2006. So it was amazing to see this bass. You know, it's been put back together. It's been cleaned up. In fact, it was actually de-stickered. And fun little fact here, it was kind of a community project to get that piece put back together. There's a Finnish flag that was sent to him by a lady named Edu from Mark's Discord. So an authentic Finnish flag sticker. A lot of people think that was a bad religion sticker, but it's not. It was just a Finnish flag. So a lady from Finland sent him one of those to slap back on there. And then there was actually a Blink smiley sticker, 5-arrow, not the 6. And there's a collector, Mario, who sent that off for Mark to slap back on. So it's pieced back together. It looks rad. It was so amazing to see him walk out on stage holding that. And there's an epic photo. I'll pop it in right here. And you can see Mark's just taking it in. And I get into this a little bit more on the podcast, so check that out for sure. But it was just really overwhelming for me, you know, to see this. I didn't know what to expect to see them out there, knowing what they've all been through. I'm just so happy for them to be reunited on stage, friends, having fun, and just rocking out. So we saw Scully first. Next up, we saw my favorite bass of the night, folks. I gotta say, and I'm a little bit biased here, but it's Jin. It's Jin. I've done an entire podcast on this. This bass was built by two of my friends for my friend Mark. So it's really rad. It's got a ton of Easter eggs on it, you know, in regards to like Mark's Twitch streams. It's named after Jin Sakai, who's the main character from a game called Ghost of Tsushima, which Mark and I have played a ton of. So it's an amazing bass. This was the live debut. And folks, you can't make this stuff up. It was Alan Corona's birthday on Friday. So I was just so happy to not only see that bass finally make its live debut, but for that to happen on Alan's birthday. He's the one who built it. He surprised Mark with it. My other friend, David Salis, designed it with all those rad Easter eggs. Just an amazing bass. It's awesome. Most of the new Blink album has been tracked with this bass. So legendary acts, and I couldn't wait to see it on stage. It was honestly just absolutely surreal. Go back and listen to that. I think it's been a couple years since that podcast had dropped, but I believe it's just called Mark's New Bass. So if you want to hear the story behind the design and how they got it to Mark and everything, check that out. Truly a special moment, and I just know how much heart and soul was poured into that, and that was really a Blink fan community piece for sure. So to see Mark rocking that on stage was amazing. He busted out that white and black one. That's done by an artist named Joshua Vides. And if you look him up, his style is basically like everything in white outlined in black. And although it seems super simple, it's just sick. And when you look at it, you know it's him, no doubt. So this bass, Mark's had this for a couple years, but most of you probably saw it recently in the Edging video. So I thought that was cool to bring that one back out. Again, I'm all about the history on these things. So if you see that out on tour, that's the one Mark played in the Edging video. The first song released with Tom, big comeback. You know, it's a bit of a big deal, I'm not gonna lie. We then saw the Relic guitar. We also saw this one. I love this guitar. This is kind of a Skiba era, California era is when we first saw it. It's reliced up. It's got a bunch of nicks on it, white with a little bit of blue peeking in. It looks super gnarly. This is a Jaguar bass. And what I love so much about this one is there's an anime Blink sticker on it, and it's an original, and it's gnarly. So the story goes, this is the very first Blink sticker ever made. Mark was real into anime and made this first one ever. And what I love about this is that exact sticker was given to him by a fan on either the Cali or the Cali Deluxe tour at a VIP meet and greet. It was given to Mark, and Mark probably hadn't seen one of those in years. It's a super rare sticker to find an original of, and Mark slapped it on there. So every time I see Mark play that bass, I smile a little bit, you know, from a memorabilia perspective, Blink history perspective. It's just killer. And I'll tell you what, there was a point in the set, I believe it was Don't Leave Me, where Mark was playing that with an anime sticker, and Tom was playing his new, I'm gonna go with sticker caster. I thought I was gonna dub it the anime guitar, but it's that new Starcaster that Tom has. It's loaded up with the stickers, and as I noted in the podcast, Tom has that exact sticker on his guitar. And actually, I'm pretty sure that came from me. I sent one to Mark. I think Mark gave that to Tom, so that's really rad. But to see both of them on stage together in 2023, playing guitars that both have that original Blink sticker on it. I mean, come on. Insane. It was so sick, so sick. So I was glad to see that one busted back out. And then the last one we saw was the Daphne signature model. So this is the Daphne Blue. This just came out through Hi, My Name is Mark. A lot of folks just got one of these basically a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I wouldn't be surprised if they have to do another batch of these, because seeing Mark perform it, you know, performing with it, first show back with Tom, it's pretty epic. It looked rad out there. So those are the basses he busted out. Wanted to do a quick video on it. Just exciting times. Can't wait to get out on tour and catch these dudes live. So let me know what you think. Let me know which bass guitar was your favorite. And I'm probably going to do a Tom one soon. We'll see. All right. Enjoyed it. Peace.